Hi everyone, it's Ann again. Just as a reminder, I am working at the Recovery Center of Northern Virginia, an outpatient drug and alcohol treatment center. And this week I wanted to talk a little bit about self-care, um, in part because I know it's hard for me, and so I know it must be hard or could be hard for others that are out there. Because I know, I'm not the only one who is juggling home life and the internship. So I wanted to bring up that this has been an interesting transition for me, going from working to staying at home with my family to also going back to work after being home raising my kids for the last 8 years. Um, so this whole going back to work thing has definitely made it so that things that I think of as self-care, I find I don't have the time for anymore. When I think of self-care, I think of things like a long walk or a hot bath, hot shower, going to get my nails done, things like that, maybe a massage. Yeah, that'd be nice. But what I've learned in this term so far is that self-care doesn't need to be these big things. For me, it is just maintaining the house, making sure that the laundry gets done so the kids have clean clothes, making sure that everyone has decent lunches and dinners prepared for them. So, one thing that has been like my aha moment is that self-care doesn't need to be such a big thing. It can be little things such as the laundry or vacuuming the house or just taking an extra 5 minutes in the shower in the morning, for yourself, knowing where your limits are, knowing when to say no. That is an important part of self-care, and I don't think social workers as a whole are good at saying no to people. I could be wrong. But my experience is that people in this field tend to want to say yes and help people all the time. And I've had to learn when to say, you know what, I'm sorry, I just can't do that right now. Um, Maybe when my internship's over, I'll be able to do that. And learning how to do it without feeling guilty has been a big part of my self-care, because I've realized that it's okay to say no. It's okay to take care of myself. I used to think that that was really selfish, and it is selfish, but it's selfish in a good way, not in the way that we typically see selfishness as being, which is like indulging too much. I don't know many social workers that are indulgers. Um, I think just kind of the mindset, but so one thing I also do is on the weekend, I try and make sure that one day on the weekend, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, I devote entirely to my family. And so that they know they have me all day, whatever that day is. So we plan it ahead of time and on Friday, and so my husband and I'll plan what's going on, and then we figure out which day we have together, because to be honest, we don't see each other much during the week. We Between his schedule and my schedule, we just really don't see each other much during the week, and one of us is always with the kids, but it's never hardly ever two of us at the same time during the week. So my question for you is, what do you do as part of your self-care? Even if it's something small, or if you like to do bigger things, let me know. But I'd really like to know the smaller things that you do for self-care, because it's the smaller things I find that for me mean more than the larger things. So anyway, I will talk to you guys again. All right, bye.